YouTube, how you doing? How you doing? It's your girl Tamara, the financially savvy chick. So today I wanted to talk about mass layoffs coming, right? In the month of September. So if you have a job right now, it'd be best that you keep it. Yes, keep your current job unless you already have another job lined up. But from what I've seen from articles shared, people who've accepted job offers, those job offers have been redacted. Yes. So they thought they had the job, but they no longer have a job. So the article I'm about to read and share with you is about companies that announced major layoffs and hiring freezes. Credit, ugh, can't talk. Credit Suzy is about to lay off 5,000 employees. They plan to eliminate more than 5,500 jobs by the end of this year as the company looks to further reduce costs and improve the lender's prospects. And that's in September. VF Corporation, a manufacturing company, they're going to lay off 600 employees. They're laying off 300 employees because the cuts are meant to align their people and capabilities with their higher strategic priorities. Yeah. We know why they're really laying off. It's because people aren't spending money and orders are down. Okay? Worldwide. Okay. Packable Holdings. They're laying off 456 employees. This is an e-commerce company. They are a vendor of well-being and sweetness merchandise on Amazon.com. They're laying off 456 employees in the coming months to shutter its amenities after a plan to go public unraveled. Another company, Amazon. Amazon laid off 353 employees. Amazon is an e-commerce company. And this is because of the closure or tooth, it's Baltimore area warehouses. The downsizing internet retailer is a result of slowing sales and after the surge in online spending during the height of the pandemic. Tencent. Tencent is a technology company. They're laying off 5,500 employees. This company hasn't laid off anyone in the past 10 years. So it's been a decade since they've done that, and so now they're having to lay off. Wayfair is laying off 900 employees. They're laying off 900 employees to reprioritize their investment needs and to meet the company's current needs. They also started a hiring freeze back in May. Peloton is a consumer products company. They're laying off 800 employees. This is their third round of layoffs in 2022. It's also closing retail stores and raising prices on its popular exercise like bikes. It's facing declining sales and plunging stock prices. Peloton laid off roughly 3,000 workers in February and cut more than 500 overseas last month. Signify Health. Signify Health is a healthcare provider. Now check this out. This is my YouTube channel. This is, I guess you could say, my side hustle. I've worked very hard to get this channel where it is. I want to continue to see my channel grow. And I work in healthcare, you know. That's my primary job. But even healthcare is laying off. Despite what you're hearing on the news that there's shortcoming of nurses and things like that. We know why the hospitals and other health sectors are short of workers. We know why. I'm not going to even say it on here. So anyway, Signify Health, they are laying off 489 employees in Texas, South Dakota, New York, and Connecticut. And then the majority of those laid off workers are 342 employees. They are remote workers, meaning they work from home. So a lot of people thought their jobs were safe who worked from home, or remote workers as they call them. And no, I don't think anyone's job is safe. My job is not safe. And I know this because on average, around October through December, the company I work for tend to lay off. Yeah, not looking good. So Alibaba laid off 10,000 employees. This is an e-commerce company. The Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba Group laid off 9,241 employees from their total workforce of 245,700 because of poor performance. They said the layoffs were necessitated as the company tries to push up profitability through efficiency while also contending with increased regulatory pressure from Chinese authorities. Let's see, push up profitability. So that means you're going to lay off 10,000 employees so you can pocket more money for yourself. Which means those 10,000 employees got to go either find another job to replace that income that they once had or depended on. So vacations that were planned, traveling, whatever, those, things that were planned are no longer going to be planned. Unless you got a safety net and you can afford to still splurge a little. There are many companies. Ford laid off 8,000 employees. Jobs were cut to reduce costs and intensify its focus on electric vehicles. The majority of job cuts are expected to be among Ford's salaried ranked in the U.S., as well as Ford Blue unit created in March to run the company's internal combustion engine operations. Electric vehicles are not going to be a success. It's too much strain on the electric grid. Everyone keeps talking about how the electric grid is it's having issues right now, where people are losing power here and there. And then you want somebody to drive an electrical car that require electricity to run? That's just not a smart idea. That's not a good investment. It's not. I will not be buying an electric vehicle. I'm going to be one of those people. All right. Many, many more, you guys. Loan Depot, a financial service company, laid off 2,000 employees. And that's going to be to the end of this year. So, this is a restructuring plan. They're laying off 2,000 employees so they can restructure. A lot of companies are using the excuse of restructuring their companies when we know the truth is that you see that the economy is about to go down. You see the economy is on its last leg. And so you're trying to do what you can to keep the company alive. I get that. I get it. What I don't get is how companies invest millions and thousands of dollars into technology and new websites and new links, and just when the money can go to the employees. You don't think the employees would rather have that money? If the company applications and things and so forth are working without issues, why do you need to keep upgrading it and changing it? That's a waste of money. Give it to your employees. I'm sure they'd be appreciative of an extra $50 in their paycheck, or $60 or $100, versus you going and spending $1,000. Oh wow, we didn't make our profits this year, or this month, or third quarter. It's third quarter coming up, and we didn't make our profits. We need to lay some people off. How irresponsible is that? Another thing. With the mass layoffs, the true reason why the mass layoffs are coming is because the Fed, the Federal Reserve, said that there are too many people working and not enough layoffs. In order for the Fed to meet its target reach of 2% on inflation, they need unemployment to be at 6.5% for this year, 2023, and 2024. That means unemployment needs to increase. That means more people need to lose their job, because the demand is just so great. It's too high that inflation cannot be under control. It cannot be put under control right now, because inflation, we know inflation is higher than 9.1%. It's more like 25%. It really is. Dollar Tree sold items for $1, and it's now $1.25. That's a 25% increase. So inflation is above 9%, okay? They don't include housing, energy, or food. I wonder why. That should be a crime. Why wouldn't you include those things? People have to pay for it. It's not free. I digressed. Okay, so back to what I was saying. There's too many people working right now. So inflation is high because so many people are working that they can afford to go buy food, they can afford to travel, they can afford gas to put in their vehicles right now, right? So inflation is so high. The demand is high. People have the money to go out and buy the things they need. So the Fed need more people to be out of work so they can't have enough money to go buy food or put gas in their vehicles. That way the unemployment rate will go up, but the demand for food and other items will go down. You get it? You need 6.5% of unemployment, right? You need more people out of work so they don't have any money to buy anything. So if you out of work and you can't buy anything, the demand is going to be lower because it's going to be more available for others who are working still. They'll be able to go in the store and buy food, put gas in their car, and travel and do things of that nature, but you won't. Look it up for yourself. There are too many people working. The Fed said they need the unemployment rate to come to 6.5% in order to get inflation at 2%. So that means more people need to lose their job. That's why the video is titled Mass Layoffs Are Coming. If you currently have a job, keep it, you know. Hey, if you get laid off, the only thing you do is... and it's funny because a lot of people... I've been reading a lot of comments on other YouTube channels. A lot of people have been applying for jobs 6 months at a time, right? 3 months, a month straight. They're not getting any callbacks. A lot of these companies have to put signs up that they're hiring in order to qualify for forgiveness under the PPP loans. A lot of companies got that money, and the only way they can... There's stipulations and guidelines to what they have to do in order to not pay it back. So you got signs up everywhere saying help wanted and that they're hiring. You apply, but you're not getting the job. Nobody getting called back and stuff. It's because they're not going to hire you. That's why you going to Taco Bell, you going to Wendy's, and you seeing 2 or 3 people in there versus 10 like it used to be. You used to go in there, it'd be so many people in there, they had to send people home because there's too many people on the clock. But we're in a time now where unemployment is... it's tanking. It's going to get worse. Things are going to get a little bit more challenging. So, like I said, if you have a job, do your best you can to keep it. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Leave a comment below on what you think. But like I said, too many people are working. The Fed need the unemployment rate to come from 4.1% to 6.5%. So more people need to lose their jobs. Yes, that is very unfortunate, and that is the truth. Thank you.